Welcome to Aston Martin Mindset. My name is Alex Elaine, and in this video, I want to talk about some of the key sales principles that it takes to become a best-in-class elite salesperson. Now, one of the first things is the understanding that prospecting cures all, or what I like to call pipeline generation cures all. And this means making sure that you're constantly generating more demand, reaching out to new potential prospects to make sure that you have a full pipeline. A lot of salespeople spend a ton of their time on enablement, trying to understand how do I become the best possible seller. But if you don't have enough in your pipeline in the first place, you're not going to have an opportunity to even practice or get better as a seller in the first place. The prospecting piece, some people say, is the hardest part of the job. Right, it's reaching out to people, it's doing your cold calls, sending your emails, doing that activity at the start of a day or throughout a day and throughout a week to set yourself up for success. The more you have in your pipeline, the more opportunities you have to become a better seller, and the less emotionally attached you become to your deals, because you know you can qualify something out and you probably have another deal on the horizon because you're consistently in that flow of prospecting. So that's the first core pillar as a seller or as a successful seller, to make sure that you set yourself up for sustainable success over time. The next thing is really the mindset that you have. You've got to be comfortable embracing setbacks and failures and being able to push forward. One of the only guarantees is in a sales career is that you've got to get comfortable accepting setbacks, negativities, perceived failures, and being able to march onwards. Whether I have a great success or a great failure, I don't get overly emotionally invested. I accept that it's another step on the journey, but you must keep going forward. So if you get the phone hung up on you, you lose a deal, you take the lessons and you keep going. And successful sellers are able to embrace all of that and continue to advance forward in any given circumstance. The next thing is to work on becoming operationally excellent, operationally really efficient. And that starts with the small details, such as making sure that you update your CRM on time and you send the right message up throughout your business, that you're detail orientated. But it's also being organized with your time and efficient with your time in your calendar. So making sure that you block out the right time for the key revenue generating activities, for your internal meetings, for your actual customer meetings, and for the administration tasks that you have to do also throughout the week. You want to be the person that makes sure that you're operationally brilliant, so that you send a message throughout the organization that you're detail orientated, you always sweat the detail, you keep everything accurate and up to date, and you leave enough time for all of the core activities that you have throughout your career and throughout your day and your week. The last pillar that I want to touch on in this particular video is your sales excellence. And it's really taking the time every day and every week to become better and more proficient. I'm a big advocate of role playing and doing voice notes to yourselves and videos to practice. Practice what it takes to do a great discovery meeting early and often with your customers. Practice what it takes to do a great negotiation and to deal with the potential setbacks that you might have in that negotiation. Practice, practice, practice. There's several core pillars that go into sales excellence, and I'll talk about that in a future video. But you've got to be able to make sure that you first of all research what it takes to become a great seller, and then you do the reps on the field to drive that sales excellence each day and each week. I hope that that's been helpful in some way. I'll see you on the next video.